Hello alternate soldiers, it is Anime Alternates here, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Sorry about this video coming out a little bit later than it normally does. I didn't really have much time to record and edit this video, but I'm doing it now, I guess. So yeah, so without further ado, roll the intro. Okay guys, so before we start, this is going to be a more comical what if, but yeah, so let's get started. First exam. Team 7 walked up the stairs to the first exams. I wonder what all those idiots are doing, Sasuke said pridefully, looking at the crowd in front of the doors. It's a genjutsu, Naruto said. Probably a pre-test quiz to siphon off all the weak students. Let's just get to the third floor. And with that, Team 7 walked off, but not before catching the attention of Team Guy. Please excuse me, a voice called. I am Lee. The now identified lead proceeded to drag Neji and Tenten up to Team 7, away from the crowd. Would you please be inclined to spar with me so we can test our flames of youth against each other? Lee practically shouted. Naruto and Sasuke looked at each other. They'd formed a sort of bond with each other, through the understanding that their lives were similar. Both of them had opened up to each other far more than any other person. Naruto had told Sasuke about his life as a spy, which Sasuke found incredibly cool. Sasuke in turn had told Naruto about the Uchiha massacre and his desire for vengeance. Naruto had somehow convinced Sasuke to focus on rebuilding his clan first, so that if he died fighting Itachi, his clan could still have a chance of repopulating. Flashback. Naruto and Sasuke were lying on their backs, staring up at the clouds. They'd been fighting most of the day, as a training exercise. Sasuke was no match for Naruto's stamina or finesse with fighting, but with the help of soldier food pills, he lasted most of the day. So Sasuke, tell me more about your two dreams. Well, Sasuke said, I want to kill Itachi and then rebuild my former clan, my clan to its former glory. Naruto replied. He and Sasuke could have entire conversations using a single sound and perfectly understand each other. Kakashi could understand them, but he was still working on communicating everything he wanted to say. Sakura could communicate somewhat in grunts, but she was only partially. Why do you think that is unwise? Sasuke asked, foregoing the talking in grunts. Naruto noticed this and responded likewise. Well, Naruto answered, it would be unwise because what would happen if you died killing Itachi? There would be no one else to repopulate the Uchiha clan. Well, I supposed I could look into repopulating the clan first, Sasuke said, his face blushing. That would be a girlfriend, right? He asked. No, Naruto responded. He liked the fact that what he was about to tell his friend would probably shake him to his core. You'll have to join the CRA. What's that? Sasuke asked, though still clueless. Basically, it means several girlfriends, Naruto said, smiling sadistically. Sasuke paled extremely hard and then blushed, thinking about what that entailed. Why? He asked. Because it's the only way to repopulate your clan fast enough and still be able to take a shot at Itachi, Naruto said, giving Sasuke the final push to convince him. The next day was a break for Team 7, so Naruto had dragged Sasuke to the Hokage's office. The receptionist had tried to stop them, saying, the Hokage's in a meeting, but Naruto had just pushed right past, and he and Sasuke walked in, and everybody's eyes turned toward them. The villagers didn't hate Naruto as much, since they rarely saw him, if ever, because he was on his missions. Great news, Jiji-sama, Naruto said, being casual yet formal at the same time. What is it, Naruto? Hiruzen asked, quite kindly. Normally, he would have had the Ambus usher him out, but he knows Sasuke with him, so he knew it had to be good. Well, Naruto said, pausing for dramatic effect, I have convinced our young Uchiha, the Uchiha elite, to join the CRA and help rebuild his clan sooner, so the Leaf might once again have the Sharingan. Everybody was staring wide-eyed at the duo. The first thing was odd was that they seemed to be friends. Why would an Uchiha elite be friends with a no-name? Second, was that they had tried convincing him and to rebuild his clan, but he declined. He'd been blinding at rage at the time. "Hey Naruto, Sasuke started to say, but Naruto cut him off quickly and whispered in his ear, "Shut up and go along with this, and I'll teach you a jutsu." That shut up Sasuke really fast. Hey, learning a jutsu and a good shot at killing Itachi, and rebuilding his clan, and multiple girlfriends? That was the best package deal ever, Sasuke thought. Naruto walked over to the Hokage's desk and pulled out a sheet of paper from one of the drawers. "Okay, Sasuke, sign here." Sasuke obliged, and Naruto went and filed the paper away in one of the Hokage's paper folders. "What? I've been here a lot," Naruto said in response to the look he was receiving. "Anyway, last order of business," Naruto said, smiling sadistically again. The smile had earned a name in the Anbu rank as the smile of future pain. Every time he smiled like that, it meant someone was on the receiving end of some sort of pain. "I have a list of possible candidates." Sasuke blanched and opened his mouth to say something again, but Naruto held up 2 fingers, but that only he could see. The promise of 2 jutsus shut him up again. "Before we continue," Hiruzen said, smiling inwardly at what he was about to do, "why don't you also join the CRA, Naruto?" "You sneaky little," Naruto thought. "Well, that's because I don't really want to have multiple girlfriends," Naruto said, nonchalantly. Hiruzen responded, as his smile soured slightly. He'd just been shut down so fast by Naruto. Naruto took out a sheet of paper with a couple of names on it. Naruto thought, "When I'm done, Sasuke will no longer be a single emo kid that looks like a duck's ass. A ton of the civilian council will owe me big time for bringing them fame and all that stuff. Oh, another thing with the Naru and Akimichi families. Okay, I think we should start off with 2 people, and Sasuke can pick the rest." Naruto got a couple of heads nodding and continued on. "The first person I recommend is Yamanaka Ino." There was silence for a few moments as everyone picked their jaws off the floor. Even Hiyashi Hyuga, old Stoneface as Naruto called him, widened his eyes. Naruto, why Ino?" Hiruzen asked. "Well, it'll make more sense when I announce the second person." Naruto looked right at Sakura's mother for only a brief second before announcing, "Sakura Haruno." Okay, let me explain. Sakura and Ino used to be best friends before they started liking Sasuke, so by forcing them to share, it'll hopefully bring them back together. The council was nodding their heads. For some reason, this made sense. Naruto then passed a sheet of paper around and said, "I'll recommend the people on the list on the sheet to Sasuke. Oh, and Shikaku-san, you have to have a ramen eating contest with Mr. Choza Akimichi-san." Shikamaru's dad mumbled something along the lines of troublesome and sighed. "Me, him, and Choji's dad made a bet that I could get Sasuke to join the CRA, and he lost," Naruto said, looking at Hiruzen. Naruto then grabbed Sasuke, hauling him out of the office. As they were leaving, most of the civilian council members were thinking. What Naruto had done was a message. He'd done them all a favor by recommending almost all of their daughters, who were conveniently Sasuke fangirls, as potential wives. Sakura's mother was flabbergasted. She had been the meanest of the council to Naruto. He had gone and done her a favor. They all wouldn't forget this. End flashback. "We're good," Naruto and Sasuke said in unison. They then got to the 3rd floor, and Sasuke was hugged from behind by Ino, who then went and hugged her best friend, Sakura, before they started chatting. After the meeting with the council, Naruto and Sasuke had approached Ino and Sakura. Sasuke had tried explaining, but found himself unable to talk, and blushing so hard, he had to turn away to preserve some dignity. Naruto then simply explained the situation, and Ino had asked what Naruto had got out of this. Naruto simply replied that it was fun to watch Sasuke squirm. Everyone had sweat dropped at the fact that Naruto was a sadist, but they simply just brushed it off. Then Team Asuma and Team Kurenai walked up. Shino and Hinata were finally dating thanks to some external help, aka Naruto. "Hey Shikamaru, hey Choji," Naruto said, greeting 2 of his best friends. "Oh, and by the way, your dads have to face off in an eating contest." Shikamaru sighed and muttered the standard Naruto phrase, "troublesome," before going to sleep. Choji smiled at the thought of his dad and Shikamaru's dad having an eating contest. The winner would be clear, but it was just always fun to watch. "Hey Kit," Kurama growled. "Keep reading." The Ichi-Ichi books had brought Naruto and Kurama close, and it was actually the reason that Kurama had first contacted Naruto. Naruto had been reading one of this one day when he heard giggling in his mind. Who knew a tailed beast was into this kind of stuff? Meanwhile, Naruto pulled out one of Kakashi's books and started reading as they were waiting. Kabuto then comes up to them and shows them his cards. Kiba asks about Naruto and Kabuto pulls up his information. Let's see. Naruto Uzumaki. 45 B ranks, 17 C ranks, and whoa, this is epic for a Genin. 131 B rank missions. Kabuto's eyes then widen. 67 A ranks, his voice was shaky. And 5 S rank missions. Everybody except for Sasuke stared in shock at Naruto while he was reading his book. Kiba was about to say something, but then Ibiki stepped into the room and called for the start of the exams to begin. The first exam goes mostly the same, but this time Naruto doesn't need to cheat because he's in the Anbu. Time skip. 15 minutes. Forced to death. Okay, brats, Anko said. Listen up. She then started to explain what the second part of the test was about and collected the signed papers allowing them to kill in the exam. Moving faster than anyone could see, she appeared behind Naruto and cut him across the cheek with a kunai. Give me one reason as to why I shouldn't cut your throat for not paying attention, Anko said, hoping to see him squirm. Well, if you do, then my current kunai gets buried in your abdomen, Naruto said, not taking his eyes off his book. Anko looked down at Naruto's knife. I never saw him pull it out, she thought. How is he this fast? Anyway, Anko continued shakily. As soon as you go into the forest of death, you can't quit. Everybody agreed and they all went to their gates. As soon as they entered, Naruto said, let's go to the tower immediately. He pulled out 2 scrolls. Sasuke smiled, as he had seen Naruto take the other scroll they needed from a team before the test had even started. Sakura gasped. Won't that get us in trouble, she said? No, Naruto said. Uncle practically said that once we enter the forest, we can't quit. Sakura smiled finally, getting his point, and with that, Team 7 took off towards the tower.